There is a power within you, a force so profound that it shapes your reality without effort. Yet, too often, we find ourselves chasing what we desire, running tirelessly toward things we believe will complete us. But chasing is born of lack, and lack only creates more of itself. What if I told you that what is meant for you is already yours? That by aligning with the essence of your desires, you become a magnet to them, drawing them effortlessly into your experience. This is not magic, but a law, a principle of creation that works for all who understand it. Today, let us awaken to the truth that we need not chase anything, for what belongs to us will simply find its way. Chasing is rooted in the belief that something is separate from you, that it exists outside your grasp and must be pursued relentlessly to be obtained. This mindset stems from a place of lack, a perception that what you desire is missing in your life. When you chase, you unknowingly affirm to yourself and to the universe that you do not possess the thing you seek. This very affirmation reinforces the absence of your desire, creating a cycle that perpetuates the feeling of unfulfilled longing. Think of it this way. Chasing is like trying to grab hold of your reflection in a mirror. The harder you reach, the more distant it seems. The energy of pursuit signals desperation, fear, and insecurity. These vibrations are incompatible with a state of abundance and fulfillment. Just as a magnet cannot attract what it repels, so too can your desires remain out of reach when approached from a place of chasing. Instead, realize that what you seek is not separate from you, but is already a part of your being. The moment you desire something, it begins to exist in the unseen realm of possibility. Chasing blinds you to this truth. It keeps your focus on the external world, on trying to manipulate circumstances and outcomes, rather than recognizing the creative power within you. To stop chasing means to stop striving outwardly and start aligning inwardly. To trust that what is meant for you cannot escape you. When you release the need to chase, you enter a state of calm and certainty. You begin to understand that your desires are drawn to you by the energy you embody, not by the effort you exert. Chasing is a signal of resistance, a sign that you are not in harmony with your desire. But when you let go of this futile pursuit and cultivate a deep sense of knowing that all you desire is already within reach, you create the conditions for effortless attraction. Your world is a mirror reflecting the state of your inner being. Every thought, belief, and emotion you hold projects outward, shaping the reality you experience. This is why inner alignment is so crucial in attracting the life you desire. The outside world is not a separate entity, it is an extension of your inner world. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, or lack, these emotions will manifest in the circumstances around you. Conversely, when you cultivate an inner state of abundance, joy, and peace, the world around you begins to echo that energy. Alignment begins with the recognition that the power to create lies within you. The life you desire is not dependent on external factors. It is born from the energy you carry within. When you long for something, it is easy to fixate on the absence of it. You might feel frustrated or defeated because what you want has not yet materialized. However, this focus on lack creates a vibrational mismatch. You cannot attract what you desire when your dominant energy contradicts it. The key is to shift your focus away from what is missing and instead immerse yourself in the feeling of already having it. Inner alignment requires you to engage your imagination. Picture your desired reality in vivid detail. See it, feel it, and let it occupy your mind as though it were already true. This is not a form of escapism, but an act of creation. The mind cannot distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is physically real. When you allow yourself to dwell in the feeling of your desire fulfilled, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. Cultivating gratitude is another essential aspect of alignment. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present. When you are thankful for what you already have, you open the door for more blessings to flow into your life. And gratitude is a high-frequency emotion. And when you dwell in it, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance. Even if you are far from where you want to be, find reasons to be grateful. Every small joy, every moment of peace, every act of kindness, acknowledge them. The energy of gratitude has a magnetic quality, drawing more of what you appreciate into your experience. Inner alignment also involves releasing resistance. Resistance shows up as negative self-talk, doubt, or conflicting beliefs. For instance, you may desire wealth, but hold subconscious beliefs that money is hard to come by, or that you are undeserving of abundance. These inner contradictions create blockages that prevent your desires from manifesting. To align yourself fully, you must identify and release these limiting beliefs. Replace them with affirmations of worthiness, abundance, and ease. Speak to yourself as though you were already living your dream life. Words are powerful. They shape your beliefs and, in turn, your reality. Another critical element of alignment is living in the present moment. Often we get so caught up in the future, worrying about how things will unfold, that we overlook the power of the now. The present moment is where all creation happens. When you ground yourself in the here and now, you become fully aware of your thoughts and emotions. This awareness allows you to consciously choose the state of being you wish to embody. Instead of waiting for external circumstances to change, you take responsibility for the energy you bring to each moment. This is the essence of alignment. Being the person you want to be, right here, right now. To maintain inner alignment, consistency is key. It is not enough to visualize your desires once or affirm your worth sporadically. These practices must become a part of your daily life. Begin each day by setting an intention to align with your highest self. Meditate, journal, or engage in any practice that centers you. Throughout the day, check in with yourself. Are your actions rooted in faith or fear? This ongoing commitment to alignment ensures that you remain in harmony with the life you wish to attract. Inner alignment is not about perfection. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and fear. But these emotions do not define you. What matters is your ability to recognize them and gently guide yourself back to a state of trust and faith. With practice, this process becomes second nature. You will find yourself less affected by external circumstances because your inner world remains steady and alive. When your inner state matches your desire, the outer world has no choice but to follow. This is the law of creation, an unchanging principle that governs all existence. Align yourself with the essence of what you seek, and you will find that the universe responds in ways beyond your imagination. Inner alignment is the bridge between where you are and where you wish to be. It is not something to strive for, but something to embody. It is the foundation upon which your desires take form, effortlessly and naturally. Release the need for control, for it is in surrender that true power lies. The desire to control every outcome, to manipulate circumstances, and to force situations to conform to your expectations stems from fear. Fear that without your constant intervention, things will not go as planned. This fear is a barrier, creating resistance between you and the life you desire. When you cling to control, you operate from a place of distrust, signaling to the universe that you do not believe in its ability to bring your desires to fruition. Letting go of control does not mean giving up. It means stepping back and allowing the natural flow of life to take its course. The forces that govern this universe operate with precision and intelligence far beyond what the human mind can comprehend. When you try to micromanage every detail of your journey, you limit the possibilities that could unfold. You may unknowingly close doors to opportunities that are far greater than what you could have imagined. Surrendering the need for control is an act of profound trust. It is a declaration of faith in the unseen forces that orchestrate the circumstances of your life. Imagine planting a seed in the soil. You do not dig it up each day to check if it is growing. You trust the process, knowing that nature will do its work. Similarly, when you set your intentions, trust that the universe has already begun aligning the pieces for your desire to manifest. Your role is not to force the outcome, but to nurture the process with patience, belief, and consistent action. One of the most liberating aspects of releasing control is the realization that you do not need to know how your desires will come to you. The how is not your responsibility. It is the domain of the universe. Your job is to be clear about what you want and to align yourself with the feeling of already having it. The path may unfold in ways you never expected, but this is the beauty of surrender. When you stop trying to control every step, you open yourself to serendipity, synchronicity, and the infinite creative power of the universe. Releasing control also means accepting that delays and detours are not failures, but part of the process. Sometimes what appears to be a setback is a redirection towards something even better. Trust that the timing is perfect, even when it seems otherwise. There is a divine intelligence at work, ensuring that everything happens when you are truly ready to receive it. This readiness is not about external circumstances, but about your inner state. When you let go of impatience and frustration, you signal to the universe that you are prepared to welcome your desires in their fullest form. It is important to understand that the need for control often arises from a lack of trust in yourself. You may feel that unless you push, strive, and manipulate, things will fall apart. This belief is rooted in a misunderstanding of your own power. You are not separate from the creative forces of the universe. You are a part of them. When you trust yourself, you naturally trust the process. You realize that your intentions, combined with your aligned energy, are enough to set the wheels of manifestation in motion. To release control, practice the art of letting go through daily acts of surrender. Start small. When you feel the urge to overthink or overplan, pause and take a deep breath. Remind yourself that the universe is always working on your behalf, even when you cannot see it. Write down your desires, affirm them with confidence, and then release them, knowing that they are already on their way to you. This is not about passivity, but about active trust. You do what you can from a place of inspiration and leave the rest of the forces beyond your control. Releasing control also allows you to be present in the moment. When you are constantly fixated on future outcomes, you miss the beauty and opportunities of the now. Presence is a powerful state because it aligns you with the flow of life. It is in this flow that miracles occur, not through force, but through natural alignment. The energy of surrender is magnetic, drawing to you the people, resources, and circumstances that align with your desires. Let go of the tight grip you have on life, and you will find that everything begins to move more smoothly. When you release the need to control, you step into a space of ease and grace. You begin to trust not only the process, but also yourself and the power within you. In this state, you become a co-creator with the universe, working in harmony rather than resistance. Letting go is not a weakness. It is the ultimate strength, a sign of deep inner confidence that what is meant for you will always find its way. To embody the state of receiving is to fully step into the reality of already having what you desire. It is not a passive state, but an active and deliberate way of being. When you live as though your desires are already fulfilled, you align yourself with the energy of abundance, drawing your manifestations toward you effortlessly. The state of receiving is about becoming the version of yourself who already possesses what you are seeking. Unable requires you to think, feel, and act from a place of having, not wanting. The key to embodying this state lies in the power of imagination. Your imagination is not merely a tool for daydreaming. It is the creative force through which reality takes shape. When you vividly imagine yourself in possession of your desires, you begin to shift your internal state to match that reality. Close your eyes and see yourself living the life you want. Feel the emotions that would accompany it: joy, peace, gratitude, excitement. These feelings are not distant goals, but signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. And the more you immerse yourself in this imagined reality, the more natural it becomes, and the faster it materializes in your experience. It is important to understand that the state of receiving is not contingent on external validation. You do not need evidence in the physical world to justify your feelings of abundance. Waiting for proof before you allow yourself to feel fulfilled creates a cycle of delay. Instead, act as though you already have what you desire. Carry yourself with confidence, speak with assurance, and make decisions as if your dream life were already a reality. This is not pretending, it is embodying. When you shift your energy in this way, you begin to attract circumstances, opportunities, and people that align with your desired state. Living in a state of receiving also means releasing the mindset of someday. Someday suggests distance, a time far off in the future when you believe things will be better. But the truth is, the only moment you ever have is now. To receive, you must collapse the gap between now and your desires. Act as though they are already here. This mindset shift sends a clear message to the universe. You are not waiting, you are ready. When you act as if, you create a sense of certainty, and certainty is magnetic. The state of receiving is deeply tied to your self-worth. Many people unknowingly block their desires because they do not believe they are worthy of receiving them. They harbor doubts, guilt, or feelings of inadequacy that create resistance. To fully embody the state of receiving, you must recognize your inherent worthiness. You do not have to earn your desires. They are your birthright. Affirm to yourself daily that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. This belief is not arrogance. It is a recognition of your divine nature and your connection to the limitless abundance of the universe. Another crucial aspect of the state of receiving is the willingness to say yes. When opportunities present themselves, even in forms you do not expect, embrace them. Sometimes the universe delivers your desires in ways that defy your plans or expectations. Be open and flexible, trusting that each step is leading you closer to your ultimate goal. Saying yes also means taking inspired action. While the state of receiving is rooted in being, it also requires doing, but not from a place of desperation. Inspired action flows naturally from your aligned state. It feels effortless, joyful, and purposeful. To embody the state of receiving, you must also let go of fear. Fear creates walls, keeping your desires at bay. It tells you that you might fail, that you might lose, that you are not enough. But these fears are illusions, born from past experiences and limiting beliefs. Replace them with faith, faith in yourself, in the process, and in the certainty that what is meant for you cannot miss you. Faith dissolves fear and clears the path for your desires to flow into your life. Lastly, practice gratitude, as if your desires have already been fulfilled. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions for aligning with the state of receiving. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, amplifying the energy of abundance. Each day, take a moment to thank the universe for the blessings you are about to receive. Speak as though they are already part of your life. Now, gratitude creates a feedback loop of positivity, strengthening your connection to your desires and accelerating their manifestation. Embodying the state of receiving is not about forcing or striving. It is about aligning and allowing. It is a state of flow where your inner world harmonizes with your outer reality. It requires faith, imagination, and an unshakable belief in your worthiness. When you master this state, you step into a realm of infinite possibilities, where your desires come to you with ease and grace. This is the essence of true attraction, not chasing, but becoming. Trusting divine timing means embracing the understanding that everything unfolds in its perfect moment. It is an act of surrender, where you release your attachment to when and how your desires will manifest. Often, the impatience to see results can create a sense of urgency and frustration, but this mindset only serves to push your desires further away. The universe operates on a timeline far beyond human comprehension, guided by an intelligence that ensures everything aligns in the most harmonious and beneficial way. Trusting divine timing is a practice of faith, patience, and deep inner peace. When you plant a seed, you trust that it will grow in its own time. You don't rush the process or dig it up to check its progress. You water it, nourish it, and allow nature to take its course. Manifestation works in the same way. Once you set your intention and align yourself with your desires, you must trust that the process is already in motion. The delay you perceive is not a sign that your desires aren't coming. It's an indication that the circumstances are still aligning perfectly for their arrival. Divine timing ensures that everything comes to you when you are truly ready to receive it, not just materially, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually a period of preparation. During this time, you are being guided to grow in ways that will allow you to fully embrace and sustain your desires when they manifest. For instance, you may desire a new career, but the time leading up to that shift may be filled with opportunities to learn, gain clarity, and develop skills. These moments are not setbacks. They are stepping stones. When you trust divine timing, you begin to see these preparatory phases as gifts rather than obstacles. They are the universe's way of ensuring that you are fully equipped for the blessings that are coming your way. Trusting divine timing also requires letting go of comparisons. It can be tempting to look at others' lives and wonder why they seem to have what you want. This comparison creates feelings of inadequacy and impatience, pulling your focus away from your own journey. Remember that everyone is on their own unique path, and their timing is not your timing. Just as the sun rises at its appointed hour, the tides move in rhythm with the moon, your life unfolds in perfect synchronization with the divine plan. Comparing yourself to others disrupts your alignment, causing you to lose sight of the magic that is happening in your own life. One of the greatest challenges in trusting divine timing is dealing with uncertainty. The human mind craves control and certainty, often struggling to cope with the unknown. But it is in the unknown that miracles occur. When you release the need to know every detail and surrender to the flow of life, you open yourself to possibilities beyond your imagination. Trusting divine timing does not mean sitting idly or being passive. It means taking inspired action while maintaining faith that the universe is orchestrating everything in your favor. This trust also extends to accepting outcomes that may not align with your original expectations. Sometimes the universe delivers what you need, not what you thought you wanted. This is not a denial of your desires, but a redirection towards something even better. Trusting divine timing means believing that every experience, even the ones that challenge or disappoint you, is part of a greater plan for your growth and fulfillment. The doors that close are just as significant as the ones that open, because they guide you toward your true path. Practicing patience is an essential part of trusting divine timing. Patience is not simply waiting, it is waiting with grace and confidence. It is the ability to hold the vision of your desires without allowing doubt or fear to creep in. Patience requires you to stay grounded in the present moment, finding joy and gratitude in what is already unfolding. The journey itself is just as important as the destination, and when you focus on the beauty of the present, you align yourself more deeply with the flow of life. Another important aspect of trusting divine timing is listening to your intuition. The universe communicates with you through subtle signs, feelings, and nudges. Pay attention to these inner whispers as they often guide you toward the next step on your path. Trust that your intuition is aligned with divine timing, helping you navigate the unfolding process with clarity and confidence. The more you tune into this inner guidance, the more effortlessly you move in harmony with the universe's plan. Divine timing is a reminder that life is not a race but a journey. When you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, you free yourself from the burden of worry and control. You allow yourself to be fully present, knowing that every moment, every experience, and every delay is working for your highest good. Trusting divine timing is not just about waiting, it is about believing, growing, and embracing the flow of life with an open heart and an unwavering sense of peace. Practicing gratitude as if your desires have already been fulfilled is one of the most transformative actions you can take to align yourself with the life you want. Gratitude is a powerful energy that amplifies abundance and shifts your focus from lack to fulfillment. When you cultivate gratitude, you are not just expressing appreciation for what you already have, but also signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive more. This is because gratitude creates a magnetic pull, attracting experiences, opportunities, and circumstances that mirror the joy and appreciation you already feel. To truly embody gratitude, you must learn to give thanks not only for what is present in your life, but also what is on its way. This requires you to step into the feeling of already having your desires, even before they appear in your physical reality. Imagine the joy, excitement, and satisfaction you would feel if your dreams were already realized. Allow those emotions to fill you, and express your thanks as though your desires have already arrived. Imagine by doing this, you align your energy with the reality you wish to create, making it inevitable. Gratitude is a way of affirming that the universe is working in your favor. It shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you already possess and what is possible. When you focus on lack, you reinforce the energy of scarcity, creating resistance to your desires. But when you focus on abundance, even in the smallest ways, you open the door for more blessings to flow into your life. Each moment of gratitude strengthens your belief in the abundance around you, dissolving doubt and fear. The beauty of gratitude lies in its simplicity. It does not require grand gestures or significant changes. It begins with noticing the small things: your breath, the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a stranger. These small acknowledgments create a ripple effect, transforming your mindset and your energy. Gratitude is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that difficulties do not exist. It is about choosing to see the good, even in the midst of uncertainty. This choice shifts your vibration, helping you remain aligned with the energy of receiving. When you express gratitude for the things you desire before they manifest, you are engaging in a powerful act of faith. You are declaring your trust in the universe's ability to deliver. This kind of gratitude is proactive. It goes beyond reacting to what is already visible and ventures into the realm of the unseen. For example, if you are seeking financial abundance, give thanks for the prosperity that is already flowing toward you. If you desire love, express gratitude for the deep connection and joy that your future partner will bring. By doing so, you collapse the distance between your current reality and your desires, drawing them closer. Practicing gratitude also transforms the way you perceive time. Often, waiting for your desires to manifest can create feelings of impatience or frustration. Gratitude shifts your focus from the future to the present, reminding you that there is already so much to appreciate. This shift not only enhances your well-being, but also accelerates the manifestation process. When you are grateful, you release the energy of lack and replace it with a sense of fulfillment. This state of being allows you to remain patient and trust the timing of your journey. Gratitude is contagious. When you embody it, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your energy becomes uplifting, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone you encounter. This, in turn, deepens your own sense of abundance, as the energy you give out returns to you multiplied. Gratitude fosters a sense of connection, reminding you that you are part of a greater whole. This connection reinforces your trust in the universe and your ability to co-create with it. Writing down your gratitude is a powerful practice that helps solidify these feelings. Keep a journal and list not only what you are grateful for now, but also what you are grateful for in advance. Write in the present tense as if your desires have already manifested. For example, I am so grateful for the wonderful new opportunities that continue to flow into my life. This practice trains your mind to focus on abundance and creates a sense of certainty about your desires. The act of gratitude also extends to challenges and obstacles. While it may seem counterintuitive, expressing gratitude for difficulties helps you recognize their role in your growth and transformation. Challenges are often the catalysts that push you toward your highest potential. When you approach them with gratitude, you shift from a mindset of resistance to one of acceptance, allowing you to navigate them with grace and resilience. This mindset further aligns you with the energy of abundance as you begin to see every experience as part of your journey toward fulfillment. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a way of life. It is a lens through which you view the world, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary blessings. It reminds you that abundance is not something you have to chase or struggle for. It is already present, waiting for you to acknowledge it. By practicing gratitude, you step into a state of alignment where your desires flow to you naturally and effortlessly. This is the power of gratitude. It bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be, making the journey as beautiful as the destination. Letting go of control is perhaps one of the most liberating and powerful practices you can adopt on your journey to attracting your desires. The human tendency to want to control every aspect of life often stems from a place of fear and uncertainty. We believe that if we can control the outcome, we will feel safe and secure. However, this desire for control only creates resistance and blocks the flow of abundance. To truly attract what belongs to you, you must surrender the need to micromanage the process and trust in the natural unfolding of your desires. When you attempt to control every detail, you are essentially telling the universe that you don't trust it. You are operating from a mindset of lack, believing that things will not work out unless you force them to. The truth is, the universe has an infinite intelligence that operates far beyond the limited perspective of the human mind. By relinquishing control, you are allowing this intelligence to work on your behalf, orchestrating events, people, and circumstances that will bring you closer to your desires in ways you could never have imagined. Letting go of control does not mean being passive or inactive. It means releasing the attachment to specific outcomes and timelines. You can still take inspired action, make decisions, and put effort into your goals. However, when you let go of the need to control the how and when, you allow the universe to bring forth the most harmonious solutions. The path to your desires may not always unfold the way you expect, but it will always unfold the way that serves your highest good. One of the main reasons people struggle with letting go of control is the fear of uncertainty. The unknown feels uncomfortable and unsettling, which is why we often try to manipulate situations to give ourselves a sense of stability. However, this sense of control is an illusion. Life is inherently uncertain, and this uncertainty is where the magic happens. When you release the need to control, you create space for miracles to occur. You open yourself up to possibilities that you may not have considered or thought possible. This openness and willingness to embrace the unknown is where true abundance resides. Surrendering control also means trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you don't understand the process. Trusting the journey requires faith in the timing and wisdom of the universe. It's easy to become frustrated when things don't happen according to your plan, but this frustration comes from resisting the natural flow of life. By letting go of control, you allow yourself to step into the flow, moving with ease and grace toward your desires. One of the most powerful ways to let go of control is by cultivating a mindset of acceptance. This means accepting things as they are in the present moment, without judgment or resistance. Acceptance is not about resigning to a life of mediocrity or passivity. It is about acknowledging that every moment is perfect as it is, and that everything is unfolding for a reason. Acceptance frees you from the need to push against the current of life. It allows you to relax, trust, and move forward with confidence, knowing that your desires are being drawn to you with each passing moment. When you let go of control, you also release the weight of expectations. Expectations are often rooted in fear and disappointment. When you expect things to happen in a certain way, you set yourself up for disappointment if they don't unfold exactly as you envisioned. Instead of clinging to expectations, open yourself to the possibility of something even greater than what you had imagined. By detaching from rigid expectations, you allow the universe to surprise you in ways that are far more fulfilling than you could have ever anticipated. Letting go of control also means embracing patience. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, it can be difficult to be patient and trust that things are working behind the scenes. However, the more you practice patience, the more you realize that things happen when they are meant to, not when you demand them. Patience is an act of trust. It's the ability to believe that your desires are already on their way, even if you can't see them yet. By allowing things to unfold at their own pace, you stay aligned with the natural rhythm of the universe, creating the perfect conditions for your desires to manifest. As you let go of control, you begin to realize that you are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it. The universe is always working in your favor, even when you don't understand how. Trusting the flow of life requires you to believe that you are supported, guided, and protected at all times. When you let go of control, you are no longer trying to force things to happen. You are simply allowing yourself to be guided to the perfect circumstances, people, and opportunities that will lead you to your desires. In every moment, you are given the choice to surrender or to control. When you choose surrender, you step into a space of ease and flow, where everything begins to align with your desires. You begin to understand that control is not necessary for manifestation. It is the willingness to let go, trust, and allow that creates a space for true abundance to flow into your life. Then began the anecdote of British memory. Letting go of control is one of the most powerful shifts you can make on your journey to attracting everything that belongs to you. It frees you from the burden of resistance and opens you to the effortless flow of all that you deserve. In conclusion, the path to attracting what belongs to you is not about chasing, striving, or controlling every outcome. It is about trusting in the divine flow of life, aligning with your desires, and believing that what is meant for you will come effortlessly. By shifting your mindset to one of patience, gratitude, and surrender, you open yourself to the abundance that is already available to you. Let go of the need to force things and instead embrace the certainty that the universe is always working on your behalf. Your desires are already in motion, and all you have to do is trust, believe, and receive. When you stop chasing and begin to attract, you align with the natural flow of life, and everything that is truly meant for you will find its way to you at the perfect time. Trust that you are worthy of the life you desire, and allow the universe to guide you to it. Your role is not to chase after what you want, but to embody the person who already has it, knowing that what belongs to you will come to you effortlessly. Imagine the life you want to live, the success you desire, and the person you wish to become. Do you believe it's achievable? The secret to manifesting your dreams isn't in the words you speak, but in the vibrations you send out. Our reality is shaped by the frequency of our thoughts and feelings. It's not about talking the talk. It's about aligning your inner vibration with the energy of what you wish to create. If you learn how to control your vibration, your imagination will become your most powerful tool. Let's explore how to elevate your vibration and use your imagination to shape the life you deserve. Your vibration is the foundation of your reality. It is the unseen energy that permeates every part of your being and resonates with the world around you. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are constantly emitting a frequency. This frequency determines how you experience life and what you attract. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold create a unique vibration that sends signals to the universe. And these signals, in turn, attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your vibration. When you're in alignment with a high vibration, one filled with positivity, love, and abundance, the world around you begins to mirror that energy. Opportunities flow more freely, relationships become harmonious, and success seems to come effortlessly. But when your vibration is low, perhaps due to negative thoughts, doubt, fear, or frustration, you attract experiences that reflect that energy. The people you meet might be draining, opportunities may seem scarce, and your goals feel further away. This is the power of your vibration. Your internal energy creates your external reality. At the heart of this concept is the understanding that your vibration is not a static state, but rather something that fluctuates with your thoughts and emotions. Every thought you have influences your vibration. If you think positively and focus on what you want, your vibration rises. If you think negatively or focus on what you don't want, your vibration drops. It's important to realize that your vibration is not solely determined by external circumstances, but by how you choose to respond to them. In every moment, you have the power to shift your energy. You can choose to react to life with love and gratitude, or you can choose to react with fear and frustration. Each reaction, no matter how small, has an impact on the energy you emit. Understanding this allows you to take full responsibility for the life you are creating. You are the architect of your reality, and your vibration is the tool with which you design it. If you desire to manifest a life full of abundance, success, or love, the first step is to elevate your vibration. This means letting go of negative emotions, limiting beliefs, and patterns of thought that keep you stuck in low vibration states. You must choose to adopt thoughts that align with the reality you wish to experience. But how do you elevate your vibration? It begins with awareness. Being aware of your thoughts and emotions is the first step toward mastering your vibration. When you notice yourself slipping into negative thought patterns, you can consciously choose to shift your focus to something positive. This could be as simple as focusing on what you're grateful for, or imagining yourself already living the life you desire. And your emotions also play a crucial role in your vibration. Positive emotions such as joy, love, excitement, and gratitude all raise your vibration, while negative emotions like anger, fear, and frustration lower it. Therefore, cultivating positive emotions in your daily life is key to maintaining a high vibration. Another powerful way to raise your vibration is through visualization. When you imagine yourself achieving your goals or experiencing your desires, you are essentially sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what you've envisioned. The more vividly you can imagine these experiences, the more your vibration aligns with them. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined, so when you feel the emotions associated with your desires in your imagination, you're amplifying your vibration and sending a clear message to the universe. In addition, surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether it's uplifting people, inspiring books, or motivating content, can have a profound impact on your vibration. The energy of others is contagious, so by surrounding yourself with high vibration people and environments, you naturally begin to raise your own vibration. Likewise, engaging in practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature can help you reconnect with your higher energy and release any negative or stagnant energy that may be holding you back. It's also important to remember that your vibration is not just about how you feel in the moment, but about your consistency over time. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports a high vibration, not just an occasional uplift. This means making choices that reflect your highest good, choosing actions that align with your desires, cultivating self-love, and making sure that your environment reflects the energy you want to attract. The power of your vibration is immense. It is the unseen force that shapes your life in ways that words alone cannot. When you learn to master your vibration, you begin to see how your inner energy transforms the outer world. The more you consciously tune into your vibration and raise it to a higher frequency, the more you will attract experiences, people, and opportunities that match your elevated energy. Ultimately, your vibration is the key to unlocking everything you desire, because the universe will always respond to the frequency you emit. Words are often seen as the primary tool for communication, but they are just the surface of what truly creates change in your life. While words hold power and can certainly influence the way we think, feel, and behave, they are secondary to the energy or vibration that you send out into the world. The true impact of what you want to manifest doesn't lie solely in what you say, but in the emotions and energy you generate behind those words. Words are the outward expression, but it's your internal energy, the feelings, vibrations, and thoughts that carry the true weight. This is why two people can say the same thing, but one can create a far more powerful impact than the other. When you speak, the words you use are important, but the emotion and energy behind those words are what truly create lasting results. If you speak words of positivity and affirmation without actually feeling the belief behind them, your vibration doesn't shift in alignment with those words. For example, you may tell yourself, "I am," but if you don't truly feel that success within you, if you don't believe it on a deep emotional level, then the words you're speaking are just hollow phrases. The universe responds to the energy that your words carry. It responds to the frequency that is emitted by your inner state, which is far more potent than the sound of the words themselves. Think about how you feel when someone speaks to you with genuine care and warmth, compared to when they speak mechanically or without emotion. The difference in the energy you experience is undeniable. You can sense the authenticity and true intention behind their words. This is exactly how the universe responds to you. Your words may be heard by others, but what truly resonates is the energy and intention behind those words. If you wish to manifest something into your life, you must first align your energy with that thing. You must cultivate the internal vibration that matches your desires. And when you do this, your words become the expression of that alignment. Furthermore, words can often be contradictory to the vibration we are holding within ourselves. If you say something like, "I am worthy of abundance," but inside you still carry feelings of lack or unworthiness, those internal feelings are far stronger than the words you speak. It's like sending mixed signals into the universe. While your words may state one thing, the vibration you're sending out, which is determined by your true beliefs and emotions, will tell a different story. This misalignment creates confusion, both for you and for the universe. For manifestation to occur, you must make sure that the vibration you are sending out through your thoughts, emotions, and energy is in perfect harmony with the words you speak. The key to true power lies in merging your words with the vibration of belief and feeling. When you speak words that align with a deep, authentic feeling, that is when your words have true power. The universe then picks up on this powerful frequency and begins to match your internal vibration with external circumstances. This is why it is important to focus on cultivating the feelings that you want to attract. If you want abundance, feel abundant. If you want love, feel love. If you want success, feel successful. Your words are an extension of the energy you hold, and they serve to anchor your internal state into physical reality. A powerful way to bridge the gap between words and vibration is through visualization. Visualization allows you to imagine the life you want to create and immerse yourself in the feelings associated with it. By visualizing your desires, you align your emotional energy with them. The more you can feel the joy, the satisfaction, and the gratitude that will come with manifesting your desires, the more your vibration will rise to match the energy of those desires. When you speak the words of your desires after having truly felt them, those words carry an immense power because they are grounded in the truth of your emotions and beliefs. Additionally, words are often the first step in shifting your vibration. If you find yourself in a low state, consciously choosing to speak positive affirmations or statements that affirm your desires can be a catalyst for change. The act of saying something positive, even if you don't fully believe it in the moment, can begin to shift your energy. However, it is essential to recognize that for these words to be truly effective, they must be paired with the feeling of what you are affirming. Words alone may provide temporary relief, but true and lasting change occurs when they are backed by a corresponding shift in your vibration. Ultimately, words are the outward manifestation of your inner state. They are an expression of the energy you're emitting. The more aligned your internal energy is with your desires, the more your words will reflect that alignment. And when your words and energy are in harmony, you'll begin to notice the world around you shifting to match your internal vibration. The universe responds to the frequency you are broadcasting, and it will rearrange itself to bring you what you truly believe and feel. This is why it is essential to not only speak words of affirmation, but to fully embody them with your energy and vibration. When your words and energy align, you become a powerful magnet for everything you desire. The key to manifesting your desires lies in aligning your vibration with the energy of what you wish to attract. Many people struggle with manifesting because they are focused on the physical realm, looking for external signs or waiting for things to fall into place. However, what truly matters is the energy you hold within. Your internal vibration is the signal you send out to the universe, and it is what determines what you bring into your life. To manifest your desires, you must first believe and feel as though what you want is already yours. When you shift your vibration to match the frequency of your desires, you create an energetic pathway for those desires to manifest. Imagine that you are a magnet, and your vibration is what attracts everything into your life. Just like a magnet can only attract things that match its polarity, your vibration attracts experiences opportunities, and people that match your energy. If your vibration is low, filled with fear, doubt, or lack, you will attract situations that reflect those feelings, and life will be the same as it is when you're in the valley. On the other hand, when your vibration is high, filled with love, abundance, and confidence, you will draw to you experiences that reflect those positive emotions. This is why it's so important to elevate your vibration to match the energy of the things you desire. If you want wealth, you must feel wealthy. If you want love, you must feel lovable. If you want success, you must feel successful. The more you can embody the feelings of your desires, the more your vibration will shift to align with them. A crucial part of this process is the practice of feeling your desires before they arrive. When you can vividly imagine and emotionally connect with your desires as though they are already here, your vibration begins to mirror the energy of those desires. This is not about wishing for something to happen in the future, but about embodying the feeling of having it right now. For instance, if you want to manifest financial abundance, don't just think about money. Feel the freedom, the security, and the joy that comes with financial abundance. By immersing yourself in these feelings, you create an energetic match to the reality you wish to manifest. This emotional alignment sends a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you desire. The process of aligning your vibration is not about waiting for things to change or for the world to provide you with evidence of what's possible. It's about being in the energy of what you want now, regardless of what you see in the physical world. Your imagination plays a vital role in this process. When you use your imagination to vividly picture yourself living the life you desire, you're tuning your vibration to that reality. The more you immerse yourself in these mental images and the corresponding emotions, the more your vibration matches that reality. The universe doesn't respond to what you see, it responds to what you feel. By consistently aligning your emotions with your desires, you create an energetic match that attracts those desires into your life. It's also important to remember that alignment is an ongoing practice. Your vibration can fluctuate depending on your thoughts, emotions, and external circumstances. The key is to stay mindful of your energy and make adjustments as needed. When negative emotions arise, don't resist them, but acknowledge them and consciously shift your focus. This might mean redirecting your thoughts toward gratitude, visualizing your desires, or taking inspired action that makes you feel good. Over time, as you strengthen your ability to align your vibration with your desires, you will find that it becomes easier to maintain that positive energy and to manifest more effortlessly. Another important aspect of aligning your vibration with your desires is releasing resistance. Resistance often comes in the form of doubt, fear, or the belief that you don't deserve what you want. These limiting beliefs create a discordant vibration, one that is out of sync with your desires. To align your vibration, you must be willing to release these negative beliefs and trust that the universe is already working on your behalf. Trust is a key element of this process. When you trust that what you desire is already on its way, you let go of the need to control the how and the when. This trust allows your vibration to relax into a state of allowing, where your desires can flow to you effortlessly. As you continue to raise your vibration and align it with your desires, you will notice shifts in your reality. Opportunities will begin to present themselves. People will show up in your life who are aligned with your goals, and circumstances will start to change in ways that support your desires. The universe will respond to the energy you put out, and your reality will shift to match the frequency you have embodied. This is why it's so important to focus on how you feel and what energy you are sending out. When you align your vibration with your desires, you are sending out a clear signal that the universe can respond to, and your dreams will begin to materialize in ways that feel natural and effortless. The more you practice this alignment, the more you will realize that the power to create your reality lies within you. Your vibration is your greatest tool for manifestation, and when you learn how to use it effectively, you can create any reality you desire. By feeling the emotions of your desires before they arrive and continuously aligning your vibration with those feelings, you unlock the limitless potential of your inner energy and begin to see your dreams come to life. When you focus on the power of your vibration, you start to realize that everything around you is energy, and that energy is constantly interacting with yours. Every person, every object, and every circumstance carries a specific vibration, and your ability to tune into these frequencies is the key to shaping your reality. By consciously choosing to align your vibration with what you want, you begin to attract everything that mirrors that energy. However, this is not about forcing or pushing for results. It's about embodying the frequency of what you desire so deeply that it becomes inevitable that the universe will respond. The first step in this process is to become aware of the energy you are currently emitting. Awareness is essential because it gives you the power to shift your energy when needed. You may not always be able to control external situations or other people's energy, but you can always control how you respond to them. By becoming aware of your emotional state and the thoughts that are fueling it, you can quickly identify when your vibration is out of alignment with what you desire. If you feel frustration, doubt, or fear, these are signs that your energy is not in harmony with the abundant life you want to manifest. These emotions may feel real in the moment, but they do not define you, and they are not permanent unless you choose to continue holding on to them. Once you recognize when your vibration is off, the next step is to consciously choose a different emotional response. This doesn't mean suppressing negative emotions or pretending to be happy when you're not. It means acknowledging those feelings without attaching yourself to them. When you feel anger, sadness, or anxiety, allow yourself to experience those emotions, but then consciously choose to shift your focus towards something more positive. This could be as simple as focusing on gratitude, recalling a moment that made you feel at peace, or imagining the life you are working toward. By redirecting your thoughts and emotions, you change the frequency you are emitting, and this shift can happen in an instant. One powerful tool for aligning your vibration is through the practice of visualization. Visualization allows you to vividly imagine the life you desire, and by doing so, you begin to embody the emotions associated with that life. When you visualize yourself in the state of abundance, love, success, or peace that you want to experience, you are not just imagining the external circumstances, but also the internal emotional state that goes with them. It is this internal emotional state that creates the energetic match with your desires. For example, if you want to manifest financial abundance, visualize yourself already living with that abundance. Feel the joy, freedom, and peace that comes with having all the resources you need. The more you can immerse yourself in those feelings during visualization, the stronger the vibration you are emitting. And as you continue to emit that energy, the universe will align itself to reflect that vibration back to you. Another crucial aspect of aligning your vibration with your desires is practicing self-love and acceptance. Often, we are so focused on what we want to achieve or manifest that we forget to love and appreciate ourselves in the present moment. If you're constantly striving for something in the future, whether it's wealth, success, or a relationship, without appreciating where you are right now, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are not enough as you are. This belief creates a low vibration that holds you back from attracting what you truly desire. To change this, you must practice loving and accepting yourself fully, right now in this moment. This means appreciating your strengths, embracing your imperfections, and knowing that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. When you embrace self-love, you raise your vibration and align it with the abundance and love that is already available to you. It's also important to remember that when you are vibrating at a high frequency, you naturally attract opportunities, people, and experiences that are in alignment with that energy. This means that instead of forcing or pushing for results, you can trust the process and allow the universe to bring you what you need. When you are in alignment with your desires, you begin to notice synchronicities and opportunities that you may have overlooked before. You will meet people who can help you on your journey, and circumstances will unfold in your favor, often in unexpected ways. This is the magic of the law of attraction. When your vibration is aligned with your desires, the universe begins to orchestrate the events that bring those desires into physical reality. Remember that the universe is always responding to your energy, and it will only bring you what you are ready to receive. If you are sending out a vibration of lack, doubt, or fear, the universe will respond with more lack, more doubt, and more fear. But if you send out a vibration of abundance, trust, and confidence, the universe will respond by bringing you the experiences that match that frequency. It is up to you to decide what you want to attract and to consciously raise your vibration to align with those desires. The key is to believe that everything you want is already yours and to feel the emotions of having it now. When you do this, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, and the universe will respond accordingly. Aligning your vibration with your desires is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong practice. It requires awareness, consistency, and the willingness to shift your energy in any given moment. But the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Over time, you will begin to notice that your vibration naturally rises, and that you attract more and more of what you desire into your life. The universe is always listening, and when you align your vibration with what you want, you create the space for those desires to manifest effortlessly. When you align yourself with the vibration of your desires, you must remember that this alignment requires a deep sense of trust in yourself and the universe. Trust is one of the most powerful forces in manifestation, and without it, the process can feel forced and difficult. Trusting the process is not about sitting back and waiting passively for things to happen. Rather, it's about knowing deep within that your desires are already on their way to you. Trusting yourself and the universe means releasing the need for constant control, surrendering to the flow of life, and allowing things to unfold naturally. It means understanding that the energy you put out is already in motion, and that the universe will deliver what is aligned with your vibration, often in ways that exceed your expectation. Many people struggle with trust because they are so attached to the idea of how things should unfold. They want to control the timeline, the method, and the specific details of how their desires will manifest. This attachment to control creates resistance, and resistance blocks the flow of abundance. When you let go of the need to control every step of the process, you open yourself to infinite possibilities and greater outcomes than you could ever imagine. The universe has a much greater understanding of how things can come together for your highest good. When you trust, you align with the flow of life, allowing the universe to bring you exactly what you need, even if it's not in the way you expected. Part of trusting the process is being willing to let go of any attachment to the outcome. Many people make the mistake of focusing only on the end result, constantly measuring their progress and checking for signs that they are getting closer to their goal. This focus on the outcome creates a sense of urgency and impatience, which lowers your vibration and distances you from your desires. Instead, trust that the process is unfolding exactly as it should. Know that everything you are doing, from the smallest action to the largest decision, is leading you closer to your dreams. This trust brings peace and calm, and it frees you from the constant pressure to make things happen. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, it's crucial to remind yourself that trust is an act of faith in your own worthiness. You are worthy of the desires you have, and they are already on their way to you. The more you believe in your own worth and trust that you deserve everything you desire, the stronger your vibration will become. When you align with this sense of trust, you no longer feel the need to struggle or force things into existence. Instead, you move through life with a sense of ease and confidence, knowing that your desires are coming to you in perfect timing. Trusting also means trusting your intuition. The universe communicates with you through your inner guidance, nudging you toward the actions, decisions, and paths that will bring you closer to your goals. When you trust the process, you are more likely to listen to these subtle messages, whether they come in the form of ideas, inspirations, or gut feelings. Your intuition is your connection to the universe, and it will always guide you toward the highest good. The more you trust your inner wisdom, the more aligned you become with your desires. Furthermore, trusting the process involves acknowledging that everything you need is already within you. You don't have to wait for external circumstances to change before you can start embodying your desires. You can begin to feel abundant, successful, loved, and fulfilled right now, regardless of what is happening around you. When you trust that you already have everything you need to create your dreams, you shift your focus away from lack and toward abundance. This shift in mindset raises your vibration and draws your desires closer to you. There will inevitably be times when doubt, fear, or uncertainty arise. It's natural to question whether your desires will truly manifest, especially when you don't see immediate evidence. However, this is where trust plays a crucial role. Trust doesn't mean that you will never experience challenges or doubts, but it means that you are willing to keep going despite them. Trust is about staying committed to your vision, knowing that the universe is always working in your favor, even when things seem uncertain. It's about having faith that what you are creating is already on its way, even when you can yet see it with your physical eyes. The more you practice trust, the easier it becomes to stay aligned with your desires, even in the face of challenges. When you trust the process, you no longer feel like you are fighting against a current. Instead, you go with the flow, knowing that the universe has your back. You begin to trust that everything you need will be provided for you, and that the universe will bring the right opportunities, people, and experiences into your life at the perfect time. This trust creates a powerful magnetic energy that attracts everything you desire with ease. Trust is the foundation upon which all manifestation is built. Without trust, there is resistance, and resistance blocks the flow of energy needed to bring your desires into reality. When you trust the process, you allow things to unfold naturally, in alignment with your vibration. Trusting yourself and the universe allows you to release control, let go of fear, and step into a space of peace, knowing that your desires are already on their way. The more you trust, the stronger your vibration becomes, and the more quickly your desires manifest. A significant aspect of manifestation is understanding the power of your imagination, which is the gateway to creating any reality you desire. The imagination is not just a place where fantasies and daydreams reside. It is a potent creative tool that shapes the world around you. Every physical object, every circumstance, and every experience that you encounter in your life began as an idea. What many fail to realize is that the imagination is directly linked to your vibration and your ability to manifest. By using your imagination consciously and with intention, you align your internal energy with the desires you wish to attract, setting the stage for them to materialize in the physical world. Imagination is often dismissed as something abstract or disconnected from reality. However, when you begin to recognize its true power, you see that it is one of the most important tools for creating your desired life. Your imagination is like a fertile garden where seeds of possibility are planted. If you nurture and water those seeds with positive emotion and focus, they will grow and manifest into tangible results. By vividly imagining the life you desire, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you are aligned with those desires. The more real and vivid you can make this mental image, the stronger the vibration you send out. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization is, the more your vibration aligns with the frequency of your desire. Imagination allows you to bypass the limitations of the physical world and access the realm of infinite possibilities. In the world around us, we are often limited by our current circumstances, resources, or what we believe to be possible. But the imagination is free from these constraints. Through imagination, you can create scenarios and experiences that defy logic and physical limitations. You are no longer confined to what is real or possible in the physical world. You can create any reality you choose. This is why imagination is such a powerful tool in manifestation. It connects you with the energy of your desires, and through emotional involvement in that imagined reality, you align your vibration with it. The key to unlocking the full potential of your imagination is to engage with it on an emotional level. Imagination alone is not enough. You must feel the emotions that correspond with the reality you wish to create. For instance, if you want to manifest success, don't just imagine yourself achieving a goal. Feel the exhilaration, the sense of pride, and the accomplishment as though it has already happened. Immerse yourself in the feelings of success. Imagine how it would feel to walk into a room knowing that you've achieved what you set out to do. The more emotionally engaged you are in this imagined reality, the more it will resonate with your inner vibration, bringing your desires closer to you. Another important aspect of using your imagination effectively is repetition. Just as you train your mind to think in a certain way or develop new habits, you can train your imagination to stay focused on your desires. The more often you engage with your imagination and the more vivid and real you make it, the more your vibration will align with your desires. It becomes second nature, like a muscle that gets stronger with practice. When you consistently imagine the life you want to live, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as a reality. Once your subconscious mind has fully embraced this new reality, your external world will begin to reflect it. A powerful tool to enhance your imagination is visualization. Visualization is simply the act of creating detailed mental images of your desired outcomes. You can practice visualization by closing your eyes and imagining yourself living your dream life. See yourself achieving your goals, experiencing the emotions associated with your desires, and living in harmony with your ideal reality. The more vivid the images, the more powerful the manifestation. Allow yourself to feel the joy, the love, the peace, or whatever emotions align with your goals. The emotional energy that comes from visualization creates a magnetic pull that attracts your desires into your physical reality. Imagination also works best when it is combined with a sense of detachment from the outcome. Many people approach visualization with a sense of desperation or urgency, constantly worrying about whether or not their desires will manifest. This mindset creates resistance, which blocks the flow of energy. Instead of focusing on the outcome or how the desires will come to you, focus on the process of aligning with the energy of what you want. Trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you. This mindset shift allows you to surrender to the flow of life, making it easier for your desires to materialize. The more you immerse yourself in the feelings and images of your desired reality, the more your vibration matches it. As this happens, the universe begins to reflect that energy back to you. People, situations, and opportunities will start to align with your vibration, and you will notice synchronicities and favorable circumstances appearing in your life. What was once a distant dream will become your current reality. The universe works in mysterious ways, and when you align your vibration with your desires through imagination, you open the door for the universe to work its magic. It's also essential to remember that the imagination works regardless of whether you believe it will or not. If you imagine positive outcomes and feel the emotions that align with them, you will begin to see evidence of these imagined realities showing up in your life. Conversely, if you imagine negative scenarios or focus on what you don't want, you will attract more of that into your life. This is why it is so important to consistently feed your imagination with positive images and feelings that align with your desires. The imagination is always at work, so it's up to you to direct it toward the life you want to create. Using imagination as a tool for manifestation is a lifelong practice that will continue to enhance your ability to create your desires. By visualizing your dreams and emotionally engaging with them, you align your vibration with the frequency of those desires. The more you practice, the more natural it will become, and the more effortlessly your dreams will manifest in your life. Imagination is not just a tool for manifestation. It is a way of living, a way of connecting with your deepest desires and bringing them into the physical world. When you begin to shift your vibration and engage deeply with your imagination, it's crucial to embrace the idea that your current reality does not have to dictate your future. Many individuals become trapped in the limitations of their present circumstances, believing that what they see in front of them is all that is possible. This mindset creates a strong disconnection from the future they desire, preventing them from breaking free from their current state. And Mrs. Umbara, however, the truth is that your present situation is simply a reflection of past thoughts, beliefs, and vibrations. It does not define your future, nor does it dictate what is possible for you. Your thoughts, imagination, and vibration are the true architects of your reality, and when you choose to change these elements, you have the power to create an entirely new experience for yourself. One of the most powerful aspects of this shift is understanding that your reality can change in an instant. While it's easy to become attached to your current circumstances, the future you desire is not locked in the past or confined by your present. You are always in the process of creating new experiences through your thoughts, emotions, and energy. When you consciously decide to shift your focus from what is to what could be, you begin to build a new foundation for your future. This shift requires you to fully embrace the power of your inner world and to trust that by changing your internal state, your external circumstances will follow suit. The key to making this shift is to practice detachment from the old version of yourself and your past experiences. We are often tied to our past, holding on to old identities, stories, and beliefs that no longer serve us. These stories can be limiting, creating a sense of stagnation and preventing you from fully stepping into the person you are becoming. To break free from this cycle, you must let go of the past and the story you've been telling yourself about who you are. Instead, focus on the future that you want to create and begin to identify with the person you want to become. This shift in identity is powerful, as it allows you to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the version of yourself that embodies your desires. By letting go of who you were, you open up space for who you are becoming. Your current reality is simply the result of the vibration you've been emitting up until this point. By changing the way you think and feel, you begin to emit a new frequency that aligns with your desires. This shift in energy creates a new resonance that attracts new opportunities, people, and experiences into your life. When you fully embrace this concept, you begin to understand that there is no limit to what you can achieve or experience. Your reality is not fixed. It is fluid and responsive to your inner state. The more you align your thoughts and feelings with your vision, the quicker your reality begins to shift in your favor. One important aspect of this process is to fully embrace the concept of self-worth. Many people struggle to manifest their desires because they believe they are not worthy of having them. This belief in unworthiness creates a low vibration that repels what they want. When you realize that you are inherently worthy of all the good things life has to offer, you begin to release the resistance that has been blocking your manifestation. Your self-worth is a key to unlocking your potential, as it allows you to claim your desires without hesitation or doubt. Knowing your worth changes the way you view yourself and the possibilities available to you.